Good evening, and thank you for joining us for the 2021 Neumann University Alumni Awards Program. I am Judy Stenitis, Assistant Vice President of Alumni and Community Outreach. We hope you enjoy the virtual format of the evening. In our presentation, I would like to welcome Lori Smith of the class of 1999 and 2005, President of the Alumni Association's Executive Board.
Welcome, alumni awardees, alumni, friends, Sisters of St. Francis of Philadelphia, members of the Board of Trustees, and President Dr. Chris Domes. The Spirit of Francis and Clare of Assisi Award recognizes a graduate whose demonstrated commitment to the Catholic Franciscan tradition and values has led him or her to develop an initiative that makes a significant impact in support of persons who are poor or undeserved, the advancement of understanding and support for the environment, promotion of peacemaking, or the development of intercultural understanding. And the 2021 Spirit of Francis and Clare of Assisi Award goes to Kevin Barr of the class of 1979. Kevin attributes the Franciscan-based religious studies courses offered at Our Lady of Angels and Neumann College as the impetus for him to pursue a graduate degree in religious studies from St. Charles Seminary. After a week-long men's rite of passage with Franciscan priest Richard Rohr and 110 other men from around the world, Kevin left the business world and for the past 20 years has worked for Catholic Social Services in Philadelphia. Serving others, he has been an advocate for the poor and vulnerable in Chester County, a leader for homeless men in Philly, as well as providing support for the women and men with intellectual disabilities at the communities of Don Guanella and Divine Providence. He has served as adjunct in religious studies at Neumann University and has held several creative, inspiring spirituality presentations at the Franciscan Spiritual Center, as well as at several other local universities and retreat centers. Kevin and his wife Debbie are proud parents of 7 children and 9 grandchildren. Their daughter, Jessica, is also alumni, having graduated from the School of Nursing and Health Sciences. Congratulations, Kevin, and thank you for all that you do.
I am truly grateful to be the recipient of an award that honors the passion for Franciscan spirituality that has been in my heart and soul for over 25 years. Since I only have 2 minutes, I want to share some wild and wise wisdom in the form of images. After dropping out of college, this wild man arrived at Our Lady of Angels in 1977 and quickly began to dig deep Franciscan roots. I was so grateful for the warm welcome by Sister Madonna Marie, the president of the school. In 2001, those Franciscan values nurtured at Neumann truly blossomed after I attended a week-long men's rite of passage retreat with Franciscan priest Richard Rohr and 110 men from around the world. After this transformational experience, I left the business world and for 20 years have worked for Catholic Social Services. For the last 14 years, I have been program director at St. John's Hospice, a large homeless center in Center City, Philadelphia, as well as providing support for women and men with intellectual disabilities at the communities of Don Guanella and Divine Providence. I love the image of Francis kneeling, gazing at the Holy Spirit in the ground, in matter, with arms folded over his heart, a heart that recognized the divine, the good in all things, homeless men, lepers, animals, and in nature. On a personal note, I am so blessed and grateful for the gift of Debbie, my loving wife for 42 years. She truly embodies the Franciscan way of recognizing God's loving energy everywhere, especially in our 7 children and 9 grandchildren. Neumann University's current marketing image of Discover the New You has deeply resonated with me since its inception. I love to share my passion for a new spirituality, best described as mystical oneness. I've held several creative presentations at the Franciscan Spiritual Center and at local retreat centers. All of the themes encourage us to unmask the illusion of a separate God, and through the integration of spirituality, science, and contemplative practices, become active co-creators with the divine, or as Richard Rohr would say, become who you already are. That is our birthright. For now, today is the time to wonder, to dream new dreams, and try a new path. Thank you again for this honor and for allowing me to share some of this wild and wise ride with you. Peace and all good.